Hey, Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. Today, I want to share with you the #1 home improvement project I feel like you should do in the winter time. Stay tuned. If you're new to Crawl Space Ninja, we talk about everything related to attics, basements, crawl spaces, and ductwork. So I wanted to take this time to share with you what I feel is probably one of the most overlooked projects that could be done in the winter. So if you're new to Crawl Space Ninja, we hope you'll subscribe to our channel and ring that notifications bell if this type of information is useful to you. We also talk about how to improve indoor air quality, lower humidity, different things like that. So appreciate you watching. So what I feel like one of the best things you can do as a homeowner in the wintertime, whether you decide to DIY the project or to hire a contractor, is to get that attic taken care of. I know that may seem weird, but most of us forget about the attic in the wintertime, okay? Because we're so focused on it in the summertime, we're sweating, we're hot, all that kind of stuff. But you know, in the attic, in the winter, we don't really think all that much about the attic because you can always raise the thermostat to offset that attic. And you can do that in the summertime too, but a lot of places like down in Atlanta, some of those really hot places, the thermostat, the HVAC just runs every day, all day long. So the attic is a little bit more or a top of mind because of the heat. But in the wintertime, think about this. The attic is such a great place to work because it's already cold up there, okay? So it's an easier place for you and the contractor to work at in the wintertime versus the summer when attics can get 120 to 150 degrees. So if you're going to tackle a great project in the wintertime, I recommend that you go after the attic. And I'm not talking about just blowing in insulation. I'm talking about taking out all of that old insulation and then air sealing that attic floor. I've done a lot of videos about attics, and no matter how many times, no matter how big the home is, what neighborhood you live in, whether you live in a modest neighborhood or a multi-million-dollar neighborhood, there are holes all in the attic floor from contractors that are installing the electrical lines and they miss where they're gonna put the electrical line. They don't like seal up that hole they just drilled through the stud, through the top plate. They just leave it. Right? And then you got can lights that are robbing the heat from your home in the wintertime. They estimate that the recessed light or the can light, other than the hatch of the attic, is probably one of the biggest wasters of energy in your home. Now, I want you to think about this for a minute. If you've got a 2-story home and you're trying to control the temperature in the lower part of the house, all that heat is going to rise up to the 2nd story, okay? And then go straight up into your attic. But if you can air seal that attic floor, you're going to keep that heat in that second story longer so that the 1st story can get acclimated and get to that temperature you set. Because the taller your home, the quicker that heat is going to rise up and leave your house. Now, I want to mention to you all that this summer we did quite a few attic videos, okay? And we got a playlist that I'm going to put to down below. But don't overlook ventilation just because it's cold. You also need to make sure your attic is properly ventilated so that way in the summertime you've got that taken care of. Remember, we're talking about a holistic approach to the attic, not just fixing it in the summer and not just fixing it in the winter. There's things you can do. If you don't have a lot of shade around your home, you can do the radiant barrier or spray foam the roof decking to keep that heat out of the attic in the summertime. But air sealing that attic floor, covering those can lights and air sealing them, and air sealing that attic hatch cover are 3 great ways that you can stop all of the heat from your home, leaving your living space and going up into that attic. So I hope that helps. If you're looking for a great project to focus on this winter, I recommend you get started on that attic. My name is Michael Church with Crawl Space Ninja. We hope you make it a happy and blessed day, and we'll see you later.